All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the elders and apostles, chiefly of Great Millstone. Just want to give a couple quick lessons. Basically, on the 12 tribes chart, got my 12 tribes chart printed out today. Breaking down who the real 12 tribes of Israel are and why they were basically told to be lost. Now, the reason why a lot of people think that the tribes of Israel are the lost tribes is because a lot of people think, oh well, the tribes of Israel are lost because they kind of disappeared in the deserts of Sinai, or they were they're lost in some mountains in the Andes or somewhere deep in the Amazon jungle. But no, the 12 tribes are lost because they don't know who they are. They had their history and their heritage taken away from them. Hold on, let me see if I can get this on camera. Yeah, so they've had their history and their heritage taken away from them. So basically you have Judah, which are the Negroes, Benjamin, people of the West Indies, Levites, which are the Haitians, Simeon, which are the Dominicans, Asher, the people of Uruguay, Naphtali, the people of Chile, Ephraim, which are the people of Puerto Rico, Gad, the North American Indians, Reuben, Seminole Indians, Issachar, the Mexicans, Zebulun, Guatemalans, and Dan, the people of Cuba. So they are scattered among. And let's get a scripture on this. We're going to get Psalms 83. It's one of my first sort of the first scriptures for me that kind of opened my eyes to the truth. Psalm 83, keep not thy silence, O Lord, for lo thine enemies, hold not thy peace and be not still, O God, for lo thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up thy head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and have consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel be no more remembrance. So one of the ways that they try to cut off the people of Israel from being a nation is by trying to cut off their heritage. You know, if you look into the history of the world, you'll find that one of the or if you look into, let's get the what is the scripture now? Oh, no, not the scripture. The letters of Willie Lynch, talking about how to make a slave. It was very, you weren't allowed to read, you weren't allowed to practice any of your own indigenous sort of practices and stuff. So that was one of the main reasons why they've brought us and tried to cut us off from being a nation. Let's carry on. They've taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gebal, Ammon, Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Asa has also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. So that's basically saying that they're all coming together. Basically, they're confederate. They've all planned it. And, a lot of the time you might ask yourself the question: Why does everybody seem to hate? Why is it that wherever you go on the planet, the Negroes are despised, even by our own people? We have a culture and a confederacy against all of the nations. So this is why we're calling out to Yahweh to come back. We realise now, what is it? And the truth. The Esau must have his skirts lifted, and the truth that's for so long been hidden is going to be revealed in the last days, and this is where we are today. We find ourselves at the brink of a major conflict in the Middle East. And it's been prophesied that he will. I think it's in Isaiah 40. That that the Lord will bring everybody back to the draw the nations by hooks in their jaws, roughly paraphrased, and bring them into Babylon. I mean, into Armageddon. To have the final battle where He will plead with us, which means the judge the nation. So we out here just trying to spread that word, do what was, because the word of the Lord must be made manifest. It must be everybody, the whole world. Like, ain't nobody been waiting longer than Yahushua, right? And we're just waiting. We're waiting for the Lord to come back, and the gospel. I think in Matthew 24. Let's get that. The gospel is going to be preached throughout the whole world, and then the end shall come. See. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. But of the day and the hour on earth no man, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. So only Yahweh Supreme knows what time that, and Yahushua is waiting to get him, man. Be waiting to get him, because he ain't he did turn the other cheek, but he told us to turn the other cheek when we're preaching, because like there's a promise out there that if you lose anything because you're spreading the word, then you're going to be paid 10 times more. So, and if anybody comes against you, there ain't nothing you can do to somebody who comes against you more than what the Lord is going to do to them. So basically, turning the other cheek is an act of aggression. When you're prophesying and when you're spreading the gospel, it's only the whole turn the other cheek doctrine was only for the people that are spreading the gospel. And we can get that in another lesson. Let's carry on. For us in the days of but as the days of Noah, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be for us. In the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them away. So shall the coming of the Son of Man be. There shall be 2 in the field, and then one shall be taken and the other left. 2 women shall be grinding at the mill, and the one shall be taken and the other left. Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. But know this, that the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched, and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh, who is then faithful and wise servant. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household, to give them meat in due season? Blessed is the servant whom his Lord when he cometh shall find him so doing. Verily I say unto you, that ye shall make him a ruler over all his goods. And if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and eat and drink with the drunken, then the Lord of the servant shall come in the day when he looketh not for him, and in that hour he's not aware of it. So the good man of the house, which is Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, he ain't gonna come when he thinks you're gonna be. He wants to find out your quality, and he wants to come when he thinks that you're not when you're most likely to be sleeping, to sort the wheat from the chaff. And shall cut him asunder, and appoint him his portion with the hypocrites. Then shall be wailing and weeping and gnashing of teeth. And then it goes on in 25. But he answered, for you know not when the watch therefore, for you know neither the day or hour where the Son of Man cometh. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man travelling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. and unto one he gave 5 talents, and unto 2. So this goes into the parable of the talents there. So anyway, I think I'm going to shut up there. It's going to be a quick one out here today. Just bring out the 12 tribes chart. I'm going to try and do this every Saturday moving forward, and spread a little bit of gospel, and then do another lesson. That's all.